Right. Sunflowers do not look pretty anymore. Makes your eyes water, makes your nose run. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a beast. Big breakdown. There's a drill working there. Right, good morning. You're just going to get a wee snippet of today because I'm doing some non-farmer things later. So I've just got the cows to feed, top up their ammonia straw. We've got some pigs to load. They're going away down to the abattoir. And that's about it. That's everything that'll happen today. So this will be a snippet on the end of another video, or on yesterday's day. Luckily these bales are already open because the knife that usually sits there isn't there. And I never carry a knife on me. I got a stick for that. Proper farmer should have a knife. Never have a knife. Honest to go in, but not the plastic. Okay man, in you go. There we go. Right, I'm done in here. These coos are fed. The block at the back, I've given them, they get 2 buckets. They kind of get double what everything else is getting. And now, wait to the pigs. Dad's waiting and ready. These poor cows have come from that pen. I need to get them up the ramp. That's the tricky part. Percy's watching the entertainment. Hopefully we'll get some troughs arrived tomorrow or today or tomorrow to fill these gaps because we're needing them. They get some spuds as well, just because these are all the smalls need to get used up. We're going to top a wee section of the sunflowers today because top it and then plough it, because we're going to drill some tulip bulbs in a specific position up there, so we need to clear a wee bit of the sunflowers. Get rid of some silage wrap. These bins are a nightmare on a windy day. You have to make sure everything's closed because there's loads of wee there's napkins and there's bits of paper and tissues. It just goes everywhere. As you can see, Dung's wiped out a wee corner there. Sunflowers do not look pretty anymore. But there's loads of seeds on them. There's a wee ladybug. Basically the centre's all kind of mouldy and goosed. The outside the seeds are relatively good nick. So I don't know what we're going to do. So this patch, which is going to get done right up to this line here, wiped out and flattened, is going to get ploughed. Then we'll get a ridger and then make beds for them. So there you go. So Dunk goes back, he wipes out the top of them, then drops it again and blitz it again. Otherwise you just end up flattening them and not actually chopping them up. But seems to do a good job. That's what I was asking about a tatty planter a while back. We need to find an old one or something to plant tulips with. Okay, this is the floor plan of this store, so we can measure up exactly what I'm needing in terms of racking. So we're going to have racking, so this is the office in here, so we don't need to worry about that. Racking all the way along the back wall, all the way up here, all the way up here, up here, up here, there and there. And then we'll probably have double-sided here, and then you just need to figure out the widths of what we've got kicking about and what we need to order to suit all this space. I have taken the height, so I need to double check the height in here and height in here, because they just cut the sections to length that we're going to order. So we'll order them to, I don't know, a metre down from the ceiling, because that'll just be the top and that'll give you a metre for an extra shelf. No bother. Walls. I'm in men to look at some plans. We're changing a couple of bits in this building for the farm shop. So they're just engineers and builders at the moment looking through a few bits, questions about a few pieces and beams and positions of things where we need some access, or we need kind of specific sizing for access. So we're just figuring a few things out with beams and whatnot for getting it in for building control. So hoping to have that project getting started soon. So this is our pile of old bits and bobs of racking. We're out of uprights. These are kind of different style uprights that don't work with the system we want to use. That's the right stuff. You can see it's a bit different to that. It's kind of wee little narrow things, whereas we like the wide stuff because we've got all the beams to suit here. So I'm going to measure a few of these beams and figure out what we've got to play with. Now I'll go and get a measurement of the boards we've got. We've got a big pile of boards because they'll need to be able to fit on the beams, obviously. Come through the dungeon. Here's the boards, as you can see. Right, I've got that order, well, kind of in, for all that racking. Need to go and, cows needing bedded and they're needing some ammonia straw to chomp. Bedded. Whatever you put down on the ground, they just sit and chew it for a wee while. Just gonna go my way down and count actually how many bales we've got. Because we've got more cows now, so we're going through a good few more bales. Just need to make sure they're gonna last till ballpark the start of February. We've got 175 bales left. They're going through about 1.5 a day at the moment. So we've got November, December, January, 90-ish days. So 175 bales with plenty. Just opened the next few to let them breathe a bit before they get used. I've got 3 taken up to the shed, which aren't open actually. I didn't open a set last time because I didn't have a knife on me and I forgot to go back down and open some. I've never done the 3 bale challenge, so this is effectively mine. This is just curiosity. Time. I really need to remember and slice the net before I use this. I don't always remember, and it is seriously pungent when you don't remember. Makes your eyes water, makes your nose run. I can't imagine it's all that good for you. Fresh air is amazing. The good thing with this ammonia straw, because it doesn't go off, you never get any waste at all, because the likes of this stuff lying about here, I'll just push it up under the feeder. I'll let the feeder run dry, then just give it all a brush right to the front and it'll reach through and eat it all. Whereas if that was silage, it wouldn't be so nice for them. They wouldn't want it and they'd just ignore it and leave it. So there's no waste at all. I just got a call, so there's a farm truck delivery. Take off a pallet, we'll go and get that done. That's what I'm after. Get this in the back of the shop there. That's where the deliveries go, just up there for processing. He's away for a bacon roll now. I'm kind of caught up with anything urgent, so I'm going to get a few machines. This forklift's needing washed. Wee tractor, which I use mainly, is needing a wash. Bucket could do with a wash. It's not been washed since we bought it actually, like 4 years ago. IBCs are empty, so just turned the tap on. I'm filling one up, it'll be like 20 minutes. So take the jet washer down to the field and move whatever I'm washing down there. The livestock trailer needs washed, forklift, tractor. So I'll get those all down there, ready to wash. Also, the heavens have opened and it's soaking wet. Don't know where that came from, it was meant to be dry all week. That dead once upon a time used to be yellow. With a full IBC now, kit's over there to get washed, just need a tractor. And that's everything lined up, ready to go. Right, get all these washed. As you can see, they're all manky. Tractor's almost done. I'm just coming up here to do the roof and try and reach the bonnet. A wee bit in the arches there as well, but the rest of it's done. Clean for the first time in a while. And then forklift still needs done. I'll get a good bit from up here. Roof is meant to be yellow. And then jump over to the trailer and the back of the bucket. That's better, apart from the bit I couldn't reach. Get that from the other side. Right, one-handed, this is pretty powerful, so I'm going to see if I can... Hold on, I got it. Yes. Oh, this is tough. There you go. Go and subscribe. Click the big red button. Down in that corner. Big red button. I've run out of water. Done the forklift, done the tractor, done the bucket, done almost all of this. Just the back door. Need to go and get more water. If I'd waited another 2 or 3 minutes for it to fill up earlier, it would have been golden. Can't imagine there's much petrol left either. That's enough. Can put all the other bits away while that IBC fills up again, but I'll just get enough to finish the trailer. So the bucket can get a bit away, the extension for the cage and the tractor, and then the trailer will just sit there till it gets used next. Is that any cleaner? I'd hope so. It's weird seeing the bucket actually yellow. Clean tractor. IBC should now have enough water in it. That'll get me finished, and then I'll have everything cleaned up. I'm needing to get cleaned up. Tractor was long overdue, forklift was long overdue, and trailer was actually quite long overdue. Anyway, they're all done now. Spotless. Still smells of pigs though, which isn't a good smell. All that's left to do is pack up this and hose myself down, and that'll do.